Yeah, okay. I guess we start with that because that's the game right there.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of stuff that led up to that. But if you missed it, Kasperi Kapanen, great shorthanded player, somehow snaps his stick while
11
shorthanded.
seconds left
with
in the penalty.
11 seconds left. They were going to kill the penalty. Stick snaps in half, and he throws it at Shea Weber's stick, which
Was
has
it
the
Shea
puck.
Weber or Jeff Petrie?
Oh, was it Petrie?
I think it was Petrie
Yeah,
because
because he
got
had
the
to
shot.
take the penalty shot.
When I was
Right.
watching it, I thought it was Weber.
And Petrie was money on the penalty shot, by the way. Apparently, it's not his first one.
It was a good shot, for sure.
We'll get to Hutchinson
Come
in a
on,
second.
bud. Oh, my God.
Did you guys see the Bukauskas interview after with Petrie?
No, missed that.
No.
Who was the last Montreal Canadian to score a penalty shot goal in Toronto?
Ooh.
I want to say,
Vladimir
I seem to
Malahov.
remember... Saku Koivu?
Defenseman, right?
Incorrect.
Oh, you said
no,
player?
just player.
Oh, just player. I
Yeah.
thought it was defenseman. It would help if I listened to the question.
Last Montreal Canadian
I'm
to
going to say
score a penalty
Vincent
shot.
Van Foos. Because it has to be a former Leaf.
Steve, do you want another guess?
It's someone... Corey Locke.
Maurice Rocket Richard.
Get out!
Can you believe that?
Wow.
And then Jeff
Wow.
Petrie. So it goes Rocket Richard, Jeff Petrie.
What year was it?
When he played.
The 40s or 50s. Yeah, holy.
It was the year when he strapped him on. That's
A
the
long
year.
time ago.
You know?
Yeah.
So
anyways,
pre-moon landing.
yeah, I saw that. I thought it was very interesting.
So here's
Wow.
a play that absolutely does not have to happen. And credit to Kapanen after the game. There's a two-part statement that he makes. The first part I'm like, eh. Second part I'm like, okay. First part is I didn't even know that was a rule.
Yeah.
I knew you couldn't do it. I thought it was a penalty.
I think anybody knows you can't
Of course.
do it.
I thought it was a penalty.
I did too.
Everyone thought it was 2 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we can
I
say
think the
that.
Leafs thought it was 2 minutes.
Yeah, and he should know it's 2 minutes. Why are you doing it?
Now, this actually did happen last year, though, in the NHL.
Oh,
and
it did?
And I forgot about this, and I'm not 100% sure I'm remembering it correctly, but it was in one of the Dangits videos.
Oh.
And I want to say it was a game between the Ducks and the Canucks. Sam Steele, who the Ducks picked with a draft pick that the Leafs gave to the Ducks.
For Freddie Anderson.
I'm pretty sure.
Stop being mad. It's Freddie Anderson.
I know. But he got a hat trick last year, and I believe the hat trick goal was because someone it was like the Coyotes or the Canucks, threw their stick.
Wow.
Just went, ugh. And I think it was on the penalty kill as well. Penalty shot, and he scored.
Damn.
He scored. So, but prior to that, I can't remember ever seeing it.
No.
Ever.
No, it just never happens. So he says he doesn't know it was a rule. Okay, maybe. Fair.
He knew.
He knew it was bad.
I don't think he knew in the
can't tell me that
moment.
he didn't know it was... Like, listen, you could tell me he didn't know that it was a penalty shot.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Kasperi, you can't tell me that you don't know that that's a problem. That's a problem. So
You're not even allowed to play the puck with a broken
Exactly.
stick. Let alone throw it at someone.
So then, of course, Petrie gets the penalty shot. He scores. But Kapanen did say, to his credit after the game, that it was something that he took full responsibility for. And that's nice.
Dude, you got to wear it.
You do got to wear it. And he sure felt like you could see it on the Leafs bench. Like, boy, are they guilty of wearing their heart on their sleeves. Like, yeah, that Leafs bench, even when the fourth goal went in, forget number 5. Fourth goal, dejected.
Dude.
What was that about?
It's a bunch of kids in their early 20s. You know, I don't think they can hide it.
No, stop.
It's
Fourth
time to
straight
learn.
year.
All right.
Time to learn.
Fourth straight year with this.
fair.
Fourth straight year. Third game of 2016. The cough up a 4-0 lead to Winnipeg. Line A hat trick. They lose 5-4. 2017, home opener. They have a 5-1 lead over the New York Rangers. Second game of the season. Rangers tie at 5-5. Leafs ended up winning that. The Carnival against Chicago last year in Game 3. The Leafs come back from down 2-0, and then Matthews scores to make it 6-5, and he does the ear thing. Patrick Kane scores -9 seconds later because Garrett Sparks was just that bad, and they ended up winning it in overtime.
Whoa.
But oh my God, my arteries.
Steve, was Garrett Sparks really that bad, or did he not get his fair shake? There were some tweets last night.
You know-
They're wishing for Garrett Sparks
Oh,
back.
my God.
The jury is no longer. What are you talking
Anybody who tweeted about Garrett Sparks last night should have their Twitter account suspended.
about? You know
Like,
what? That's
suspend it
fair.
for a couple months.
That's fair.
You know, just
That's
take
fair.
it away. You're not allowed to use this anymore.
Well, it's just so not even. It doesn't even matter.
No.
It just does not even matter.
But anyway, they collapsed again early season. And I remember from when the Leafs played the Red Wings for that HBO 24/7 thing when Babcock was still in the Red Wings. And he was barking at his team about, hey, body language.
Right.
Because they had just lost a game. They lost a lot of games during the filming of that. And he goes, hey, body language. Awful. Awful. A bunch of defeated, sad kids on the soccer field.
It was worse than the Montreal Canadiens kid crying in the stands after the 4-1 goal.
Yeah. It was horrible.
worse.
Yeah.
Horrible. Like, you guys... Dude, get over it. Get over yourselves. I don't know what you got to do. Easier said than done. I'm a pretty sensitive guy. I'm very emotional. I have a lot of emotions. But a few of you, I've seen this happen too many times. And there it is again. There it is again. 4th straight year within the first 3 games. Traumatic defensive performance. Demoralizing. You carry it with you the rest of the year
It
now.
also looked like they ran out of gas, though. It was 3 games in 4 nights.
It wasn't even a close game until about 5 minutes left in the second period.
Right, but they even got out to a slow start. Like in your
with Domi scoring,
your Columbus LFR. If you take that the beginning of the video, do you remember when you go over how they get scored on within the first 15 seconds of every game, start every season? If you take that beginning part of your LFR and you put it into the front of this LFR, it's the same thing.
And the first one.
It's the same thing.
And the first one. They have terrible starts to the game. And they seem to get down on themselves when times get tough.
Yeah, and then mid-game, it seemed they just kind of slowed down. And Montreal came all the way back.
Don Cherry's talking about like their lack of toughness, and they might win a round, and that's why they're not. It's not the lack of physical toughness I'm worried about.
Mental toughness.
Like a little bit of Jesus, dude. Like start the game on time, and don't give up 3 straight goals.
Now let's look at the positives here. And there are many.
Yeah.
They have scored 5 goals on the best goalie in the world.
Matthews had 2 of them.
Matthews probably could have had 4 had he not snapped his stick.
The Leafs were up 4-1. I know.
I forgot that happened until this moment you said it.
He might never get a hat trick again. Because his first game is his only career hat trick. He had one in the preseason, but 2 years ago or something.
He hasn't had a hat trick
He hasn't had a hat trick since his 4-goal game. Yes.
Wow.
And he almost had the empty netter cut Brandstrom's face. Luckily, he's okay.
Oh, yeah.
There
That
in the
was
first
scary.
game of the season. His stick breaks in this one. And somehow, in a game where the Leafs were up 4-1, they had a 3-goal lead. Matthews, both goals he scored, game tying.
Yeah.
He made it 1-1 and he made it 5-5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
Guy. Oh.
Now, Carey Price, I say that with Carey Price, but he was outstanding in the final frames. And those breakaways that he on Tavares and on Marner. Now, the puck skipped over Marner's stick on the Marner break.
Yeah.
But, as Andrew Berkshire has pointed out to me online, didn't have much to shoot at anyway. Nope. And that's true. I mean, like, listen, he after, I don't even know, do you even call Carey Price's start shaky? It didn't seem that way to me. It seemed like the Leafs were just being the Leafs.
Yeah.
It's weird
They're
to
that
say
lethal.
a guy had a good performance when he saved like 30 shots and he let in 5 goals.
Yeah, someone.
I think he did.
Ken Reed
Yeah.
said it reminded him of Grant Fuhrer. Like he allowed the 5, and then once it was tied, he was like
over.
unstoppable.
Right.
Yeah.
Which the jury's still out there, but in
was outstanding in
overtime,
the late
he was
frames.
outstanding. And when it goes to the shootout, no shot.
One thing
I'm
I-
sorry, like Price versus Hutchison. I don't care how
No,
many
you
millions
knew.
of dollars worth of forwards, no shot.
And if you're Montreal,
You're
your
not
whole
winning that game.
goal is to get through that damn overtime.
Yep.
Now, there was I thought that Tavares call was a pretty weak one. The slashing call in
The
overtime.
one in overtime? Yeah.
I thought that was pretty weak.
Which was the
was it hooking?
what Kerfoot on Weber was pretty terrible too.
Yeah, Weber drew that. And that's a smart play by
on
Weber.
now. Come on.
Shea Weber's one of the heaviest guys in the league, and he fell over like he was a bag of potatoes. Like,
Alex Kerfoot.
yeah.
from Alex.
I think
He didn't have to fall
Alexander
over.
soaking wet Kerfoot.
I'm pretty sure he'd be the smallest guy in this room.
Yeah.
Alex Kerfoot? Yeah.
Yeah,
Kerfoot,
for sure.
100%.
He might
Come
even be
on.
the skinniest.
Come on. Oh, he does. He's definitely,
definitely.
the skinniest. Well, I don't know. It was Jesse.
But you know what I do say about the Leafs is like, and if we were doing a Montreal Canadiens podcast, I would be thrilled. First
Oh my
off,
God.
it's
They
Toronto.
look
It's
great.
Saturday night. You'd be like, yeah, F you, man. But also,
Domi.
Domi was
Right
just,
in the camera. Attaboy, Kapanen, you fucking idiot. Clear as day.
Yeah.
Read the lips. Oh, it's got to be a great day to be a Habs fan.
Oh, for sure.
Oh.
And I think
Makes me sick.
we always make jokes about Max Domi wanting to be a Leaf. He sure loves playing in Toronto. Whether he wants to be a Leaf or not, he sure loves playing here.
Can the Leafs stop ruining gifable Austin Matthews moments?
I know.
Yeah.
Given the goal that was
They
ruined.
lost
They
that
lost the
game. They lost the 4-goal game. He does the ear thing in Chicago. Friggin' they scored 2 seconds later. And now this with Montreal. They lost that game.
Yeah.
Stop ruining great Austin Matthews moments. God.